Hello, all you crypto fans. We're going to talk about why Bitcoin is going to go up soon, but we're actually in mom's basement. Now, I'm here at my parents' place for maybe a month out of each year. This time I'm here for about a month to take care of the dog while they go on a vacation in Asia because, they need someone to take care of the dog. It's hard to find a big dog sitter for a big dog for like a full month. So I'm here by myself now. Some of you always make fun of people who live in mom's basement. Well, we're going to have a tour of this 2,000 square foot basement. And I wish my apartment back in Wisconsin was as good as this basement, but unfortunately that's not so. So we'll have a tour of the basement, and then we will actually go ahead and talk about why crypto is going to go up soon. So we have the flight of stairs from the main house that goes down to the basement, and as soon as you get to the basement, you have a refrigerator and a very, very nice wine bar. Yes, and as you can see, it is pretty stocked. Our little wine fridge isn't full, but you got plenty of, stuff to drink if you want it. Not bad. We probably need to stock it again sometime, but there you go. We also got mixers up here. Now, my parents will drink a little bit every once in a while, but they really just don't drink all that much. So, we have like some tea stuff, some wine bottles up here for show. They don't really drink any of this stuff. But last time they went to California, they bought a lot of it. And yes, the fridge down here is indeed stocked. It is not empty. Okay, passing the wine bar, or the bar area, we come to this nice walkout door. It's dark right now, so we're not gonna go outside, but that is a walkout basement, by the way. And then we come into the bedroom downstairs. That is a queen size bed. That's the Doge, by the way, that I'm taking care of. The queen size bed, nice, very spacious bedroom. Exercise ball here, recliner here, and of course I think this is, yes indeed, a walk-in closet, plenty of place to put your stuff. This is actually bigger than my apartment room. But anyways, I actually sleep down here in the summers when I'm home because it's actually like really hot in my room upstairs while it's very, very cool in the basement. And of course, after that, we get to the main area. It's huge. It is a dance floor. And it is a full karaoke set. My dad sings a lot down here. That is like a 75-inch TV, I think. And we have this nice place for people to chill. And just in case you thought I'm kidding that it's actually a dance floor, I'm not kidding because we actually have a disco ball. That's right, it is a full dance floor karaoke system with a 75-inch TV where we can watch the Super Bowl. And the karaoke system is indeed right there. And we also have exercise equipment, step machine, bicycling thing, and weights. I use these when I'm home. My parents don't really use these. And of course, we have this little area with kind of I guess like a little mirror here, and some wall art. But that's not all. We also have a very, very nice bathroom in here. Shower, toilet. Very nice sink, very, very spacious. This is actually nicer than any of the bathrooms I actually have in my apartment. But it's very nice. This is the basement. It's about 2,000 square feet, a little bit more than 2,000 square feet. All right, dog, come on. Ray, come on, dog. Come on. All right, let me just turn that off. And last but not least of all, when you come down the stairs, you have an office. This used to be my dad's office. I'm probably gonna use it for a while, sometime. And you can see we have a computer here that no one uses anymore because this is before my dad retired, he actually worked here. And you can see we had a kennel for the smaller dog we had before. And of course, it's a very spacious office, very nice desk. So yes, this base room actually has, oh, my dog just stole another ball. This basement actually has two big rooms, a wine bar, an exercise corner over there, and a very, very spacious dance floor. A total of slightly more than 2,000 square feet, I believe, and a nice bathroom. So mom's basement sometimes is not all that bad. It actually might be better than some of those houses you guys have, especially if you live in California. This is roughly a third of the size of the entire house. All right, since we got a view of mom's basement, now let's talk about why crypto is likely to go up in the next 2 months or very, very soon. Easy answer is the economic data for jobs came in and it was slightly worse than expected. Yes, unemployment actually went up, and it went up a little bit more than expected. There were 232,000 jobless filings last week, and there were only supposed to be 219,000 job filings or more job filings, which means we're about 12,000 over. Now, that's not a big number. It's not like, we went to 8% unemployment or something like a depression or whatever. We are still very close to full employment, but we're at like 3.9, 4.0 now. We're not quite at full employment anymore, and that gives the Fed a reason to cut rates faster because that signals the economy is finally slowing down. The Fed has been trying its hardest to get the economy to actually slow down, and they have almost finally succeeded. I mean, they have kind of succeeded, but it's not slowing down as much. If people don't have jobs, they can't make money, and that means that's right, people, they can't buy things, which means inflation will actually go down because people can't afford things anymore. And if inflation goes down, they'll lower the interest rates. This is actually why when they lower interest rates, the economy usually basically bottoms out a month or two afterwards. It's because it's already bottoming out by the time they lower interest rates. I don't think this time is going to be quite as bad because the Fed has literally tried for 2 years now to slow the economy down, and they're finally kind of succeeding right now. Biden obviously hasn't intervened with Jerome Powell. He just lets Jerome Powell do whatever. And Powell's actually done okay by the economy. I do think it's going to be a very, very soft landing. But this might mean we get 2 interest rate decreases instead of 1. And of course, interest rates are very, very important to crypto buying. And the reason is very simple. The higher interest rates are, the higher yields are on safe investments like bonds, whereas crypto is generally a very risky investment. And the higher the yield on safe investments, the less attractive risky investments are. There's a very, very big difference when interest rate at 2% and you get a 10-year bond at 3%, and when you can get a 10-year bond at 5%. That 2% makes a lot of difference, and it will make a lot of people switch from one investment to the other. You might think there's not a lot of crossover, but there's a decent amount of crossover, and people have only so much money to allocate, and they'll always allocate more to bonds if the interest rate is high. So the ability to actually just get those interest rates down too, even if we have to suffer a temporary setback in the economy, is well worth it. And if we start to get the setback now, we should be done by the end of the year, basically. So Jerome Powell and the Fed has finally kind of achieved their purpose. And that means more interest rate decreases might actually be happening sooner than we thought. The CPI also comes out Wednesday. I don't expect it to move it either way. I expect the CPI for this month to be the same as last month, essentially. But I'm hoping that it is a little bit better than we expect, because that would be another big boost. So because the jobs numbers came in worse than expected, we're actually very, very happy, because that signals that the economy finally might be slowing down. And that means, that's right, folks, they're going to decrease interest rates and make crypto investments more attractive. Oh, in other news, Deutsche Bank has actually questioned the sustainability of Tether. Now, Tether has hit back. Remember, this is the stablecoin that the government or big companies tried to redeem out twice and failed. Basically, they literally convinced people to redeem out 1/3 of all Tether. And Tether was able to work along just fine. They were actually able to redeem $20 billion, and the entire market cap of Tether was $60 billion at the time. They were able to redeem out $20 billion without no problem, and it was continually open for redemptions, and people were like, hey, they actually have the money backing it, so they weren't afraid of Tether anymore. And it's ironic that it's coming from Deutsche Bank, because I think the solvency of Deutsche Bank has been in question as well. I thought they needed someone to basically buy them out to save their ass last time, because they did some shady crap, and it didn't turn out well for them. So I think Deutsche Bank better watch itself before pointing fingers at anyone else. So kind of a laugh for me there, but I think Tether is perfectly fine. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.